Okay, first thing I want to let y'all know that the reason why I cover my identity is because of my profession, and I really don't want people at my job talking about me and my opinions. It can affect my employment. So I just do this for protection. Okay, so I want to make this video about the effects of welfare. I think I made a video before about welfare, but I'm going to talk about it again. Okay, I want to elaborate a little bit, right? Um, Back when it comes to raising children, right? Back in the old days, it was the women who had the children, okay? And it's very difficult for women to uh, both take care of children and to do the hunting. So it made more sense for the man to do the hunting, right? It made more sense because it's difficult to do both jobs, right? Eventually in society, we created that became the standard, right? Where it was the expectation for the man to be the provider and the protector. Okay, now here's where a lot of problems started. I believe that society became too materialistic to the point where they forgot what the man actually provides to the household. Okay, when they introduced welfare, they said, okay, we'll give you housing, we'll give you, food stamps and medical benefits and things like that. But the catch was you had to take the man out of the household. Okay, you have some women that uh, agreed to this, but I believe that the problem is they were too materialistic and they forgot what the man really provides to the household. Okay, the man does not just provide materialistic things. Okay, the man also provides he also provides emotional and psychological support. The man also provides knowledge and wisdom and life skills that these kids need, especially the boys. Okay, the girls too, but especially the boys. All right, the man does not just protect the household. The man also protects uh, children's minds, their mental state. Okay, he protects their minds, right? In its early '60s, when they um, introduced welfare, right, a lot of people took the deal. And by I say by the mid 1970s, like less than 15 years later, right? I think it was in Southside Chicago. They had over 900 murders. Like the murder rate had increased almost quadruple than it was before. They never seen a murder rate like that before. And I think, I believe, well, I don't just believe, but I also know that the mistake was they became so materialistic that they forgot that the man provides more than just money. He provides more than just, materialistic things. Okay, when these kids, as they started growing, they started to experience the world, and when they started experiencing the world, they started to develop, probably mental problems or become emotionally unstable, right? And he didn't have a man there to help protect his mind, right? The men, they don't just protect the house, they also protect and try to keep these boys from becoming full blown psychopaths. These guys, they go through a lot of pressure in their teenage and early years into manhood, and they need a man to help them, give them knowledge, wisdom, psychological and emotional support. They need a man to protect them from going crazy out here. A lot of these boys, they just have a lot of mental disorders. These females too, they have a lot of mental disorders because the man is not, the father's not there to help protect them mentally. Men don't just protect the house; he also protects their mind. He doesn't just provide them with materialistic things. These same kids be having Jordans. They be having, the newest clothes. They have food on the table. They got everything they need materialistically, but they still getting pregnant at 13, 14 years old. Out here doing drugs, catching HIV at an early age, getting shot and killed. Dropping out of school, low self-esteem, self-hatred. A lot of shit. A lot of it is just mental disorders. It's just mental. And I respect mothers, but I think you have to understand that men think differently from women. Males have a different, we process information differently. And I think that a lot of these kids, they're, these kids are not being protected. They're not getting that fatherly protection. They need that fatherly wisdom that they get from their fathers. Motherly wisdom is good too. Motherly protection is also good, but you need it's a difference between the mother and the father. So that's all I really gotta say there. I say we gotta get away from this materialistic mindset that the only thing that a man brings is just money. What I'm saying? That's why our court system is so quick to put men on child support, because they only see him as a financial as a financial provider. He also provides emotional, psychological support. He also provides knowledge and wisdom. He provides life skills that they need to survive. Women do it too, but it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. He needs that manly, that fatherly type stuff. The girls too. A lot of these girls, when they get married, they have a hard time keeping their marriages together because they don't understand how men respond to things. They don't understand that men communicate differently from women. You see what I'm saying? You need a man to help you, you can't learn everything from your mother. You know what I'm saying? Your mother, she's single. She couldn't keep a man. You're taking advice from her. You need a man to help these females, like, hey, this is what men like. This is how you communicate with a man. This is how you keep him. If you want your man to come home every night, this is what you do. Say this to him. You know what I'm saying? It's guidance. You need mother and father. So that's all I gotta say, man. I think we way too materialistic. We buying these kids, the newest clothes and all these materialistic things, and it really don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It all comes down to mental and emotional. That's what they really need. You know what I'm saying? Like buying a kid a bike is cool. It's nice having a bike, but if you don't teach him how to ride it, then that's more important. It's more important to teach him how to ride a bike than it is to actually have the bike. You understand what I mean? So yeah, I just say yeah, we too materialistic, and that's all I really gotta say about that. Yeah.